Hi Hunters, welcome back to another Monster Hunter discussion video. With the addition of switch skills and wirebug moves in Monster Hunter Rise, regardless how broken they are, it allows some weapons that are lacking in terms of offensive capabilities like lance and then sword and shield to be more competitive in terms of damage, and weapon that is very grounded like great sword, heavy bowgun, and gun lance to have a bit more mobility. For me, the most notable change that I felt was sword and shield, which makes the weapon to be more balanced when it comes to its offensive and defensive capabilities. And high bowgun is safer to play since it allows for a long distance evasion, because every time I play the arena quest with high bowgun, since I'm solo, it is so hard to keep doing damage to the monsters as shooting takes time and we are pretty slow. And of course, my favorite is lance, which becomes a bit more explosive when it comes to dealing damage. Because the first time I tried using lance was back in Rise and I really love it. And then I come back to World and trying lance, it feels like that weapon barely deals damage. So for this video, I'm going to pick my 3 preferred wirebug moves out of 5 that I think should be implemented as a permanent moveset for each weapon. Bear in mind, it is the wirebug moves that actually cause wirebugs and not the switch skill movesets, as that will be a topic for another video. And for this video, I'm not going to take the balanced approach about discussing the positive and negative aspects of things, unlike my other videos, to keep the video in a shorter format. So it is not a strive to be critical video. If when people like this video, I can make a follow-up discussion in more depth on each of the wirebug moves. So if you want me to talk about more the negative and the positive things of each wirebug moves, do support me. And how can you do that? If you can help press the subscribe button, you will help me so much, and in turn, you will be getting a better quality videos eventually, and also getting them to be more frequent. For those who decided to press the button, I thank you for your kindness. Enough of me yapping, let's just get started. We only have 2 weapons left. Next is the heavy bowgun. The first one is the free Silkbind glide. Heavy bowgun is harder to use due to its mobility, especially if you are playing solo, and this really helps with that as you can increase the distance from the monsters a lot easier and go back to your ideal shooting range. The next one is the counter shot. Heavy bowgun has an option to guard if you put the shield part, so it does make sense that to have some kind of counter skill, and this really helps player when they are at a pinch and can't afford to dodge anymore. With this, you can block one attack and then deals a decent amount of damage, and then you're immediately making some distance from the monster. And the last skill is the Rising Moon. Not the most realistic moveset, but if it can be brought to wilds, it really helps boost heavy bowgun to fight on an even larger distance. So all of these wirebug moves really helps heavy bowgun to stay safe in maintaining its ideal range. The next one is the light bowgun. The first one is the max Silkbind shot. This is a good way to deal damage without relying on standard bullets, which heavy bowgun definitely has the advantage of, thanks to the machine gun or sniper mode. The next one is the fanning vault. Light bowgun have the special explosive, but it is super limited in usage as you need to place them on the ground. With fanning vault, you will be able to place them on the monster's body to deal more consistent damage, and you can also use this as an evasive maneuver if needed. Lastly is the fanning maneuver. Unlike fanning vault that usually still places you closer to the monster, fanning maneuver allows you to create some distance from the enemies quickly, which is sometimes you really need that after staying too close to the monster for too long. So all of this wirebug moves really helps expand light bowgun offensive capabilities while still improving the advantage of light bowgun of being lighter and having more crazy evasive capabilities. Well, that is all the wirebug moves of my choice, but do bear in mind, I do believe that some of the moves need to be redesigned to be more restrictive on its usage, since I don't think wirebug should be back, and they should be implemented something similar to Scorpion's chain hook from Mortal Kombat, that you need to hit the enemy or a terrain before you can execute some of these moves, especially the evasive maneuvers one. It is fine if not all this moveset becomes permanent in the Monster Hunter Wilds, but I think at least one of them should. Anyway, that's all I want to say. what are your favorite wireback moves from Monster Hunter Rise that you want to see in Monster Hunter Wild? Do let me know about it in the comment section and tell me why you like those moves so we can have some discussion and learning from each other. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, if you can press the subscribe button, it will help me so much to turn my life around, and you viewers will keep getting discussion content and engage with fellow gamers about Monster Hunter topics discussion. Until the next video, stay sharp, hunters.